everyone! Today we're creating these paper heart boxes. You can fill these with candy or any other small gift. The first thing you'll need to do is go to the link in the description and print these patterns, then cut them out and fold them on the fold lines. Now I used this Cricut score tool to score the folds before I fold them, and we'll be scoring the folds on the actual basket as well. I set aside the lid patterns so I wouldn't mix them up with the box ones. So starting with the box heart, I just traced it onto the back of some red paper. And then I traced two of the side pattern. And make sure to score the fold lines. So it looked like this, and then I cut them out. Then starting with one of the side pieces, I just took some scissors and I made vertical cuts up to the fold, and I made them pretty close together, definitely less than a centimeter apart. This is what will allow the piece to curve around the heart. And I repeated it on the other side piece as well. Now I'm taking just one of the side pieces, and we're going to begin making the box. So throughout this process you need to keep the fold right up against the edge of the heart, like this. So to start it, I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on that side with the cuts in it, and then just quickly press it up against the edge of the heart. So it looks like this. And we're just going to keep curving this around the heart and adding glue in small sections to create the box. So once I glued that first piece, I found it's easiest to just put the glue on the bottom of the heart. So I'm just going to add a little more hot glue here. And then turn it back over and quickly press that side piece around up against the edge of the heart. And repeating this again. And if you accidentally glue down parts of it without completely being against the edge of the heart, you should be able to pull those back up if you do it carefully. So just keep repeating this process of adding a small section of glue and then quickly pressing the side piece around the edge of the heart, keeping the fold right up against the edge. And if you have any pencil marks that you think might be showing, you can go ahead and erase those now before it's all put together. And on my other paper craft videos where I use hot glue, I often have people ask if they can use other types of glue, like a glue stick. And I would say you can definitely try it, especially if that's all you have. But based on my experience, this will be a lot easier if you use hot glue just because it holds the pieces together so fast and is really strong. So keep gluing the pieces just like before, right up until you get to the point of the heart. And at this point it should look like this. So place the heart on your workspace like this, and we're going to create a fold line straight out from the point of the heart. So you can use a ruler or just use the pattern piece like I am here to create a straight line, and just line it up so it's parallel to the edge of the side piece. And then just take your score tool and score the fold. So it looks like this, and then just go ahead and gently fold that inwards so it goes around the point of the heart. And I'm just going to add some glue to the bottom of the heart just like before and glue that in place, pressing it against the fold. So it looks like this. And now I'm taking the second side piece and we're going to create another vertical fold line on that one and make it about 3/4 of an inch from the side edge, and just score that line and then gently fold it, and then just take some scissors and cut the side with the vertical cuts in it off up to the fold, so it looks like this. And then place this so the tab we've just created is on the inside of the heart, and it will need to be folded backwards so it will fit like this. And then make sure the tab with the vertical cuts in it is on the bottom of the heart again. So once you've got it positioned in place, put some hot glue on that side tab piece and glue it to the inside of the other side of the heart. Like this. And then turn the heart over and put some glue on the bottom of the heart just like we did before, and press the fold right up against the edge of the heart. And then do this again, placing the glue on the bottom and pressing the side piece around the edge of the heart. And then just repeat this process just like before. Until you've gone all the way around the edge of the heart. So now we've made it back to the point of the heart. And I'm just going to put glue on that tab piece there and just glue those two pieces together. And you'll probably have some extra hanging off here, just carefully cut that off. So it looks like this. And then over here, if you have any extra sticking up past the other edge, you can just carefully trim that off. So at this point, the box should look like this. And then to make the bottom of the box look a little more finished, I traced and cut out another one of the hearts, and then I just hot glued that in place. Just gluing half of the heart on at a time. Making sure that's pressed in place. And at this point, the box part is finished. So to create the lid for the box, I just took this pattern paper, and as always, if I can find it, I'll link it in the description. And I flipped it over so the back side was up. Then I took the lid heart pattern and I traced it on the back. And then I traced two of the side pattern, making sure the side with the tab is on the left. And make sure that you lift up each of those folded areas and score the fold lines. As you can see here, I forgot to fold that side tab, so don't forget like I did. And then cut those pieces out and fold them so they look like this. And then I'm just taking one of the side pieces, and just like on the other part of the box, I'm cutting vertical slits up to the fold line. And I repeated this on the other side also. And the lid will be a little different than the box. This time we'll be gluing it on top instead of on the bottom of the heart. Make sure the good side of the heart is facing down. And then carefully line up the fold of the side piece with the edge of the heart. And press the side with the vertical slits in place. So it's just the same process, but instead it's on top of the heart. And just keep making sure that you're keeping it as close to the edge as possible. And then do that until you get to the point of the heart. And here's where the fold line should be from when we traced and cut out the pattern. And I forgot to do that, so I had a little bit more trouble here and had to remake that fold line. So if that does happen to you, you just need to draw that fold line straight out from the point of the heart, just like on the box. And then go ahead and fold that inwards. And then put some glue on the heart and just keep that close to the edge and press it in place. And then take the second side piece and just cut some of that fringe off on the bottom, like about an inch or so. So it will fit like this. And then put a little glue on the heart and glue it in place, making sure that the end of it goes to the point of the heart. And then put a little glue there and just glue those two pieces together. And then just repeat the process of going around the edge of the heart. Keeping it right up against the edge. And then when you get to this point, again, you should have a scored line here. And I don't, so I just kind of bent it. And then if you want to cut off any of the extra, you can do that. And then just put some glue to attach the two pieces together like that. So at this point, it should look like this. And if you have any of this fringe sticking up, you can just glue that down. So the finished lid looked like this. And it's easiest to put the lid on by starting at the top of the heart. And that